am a K3, built right here at Nightscope headquarters.
A force multiplier, that's what we're talking about. Bill, you just gave a great presentation. Why don't you tell us briefly what you introduced here, what Nightscope is doing with these little autonomous guys behind us?
Not so little. So we're developing technology to be able to predict and prevent crime here at Nightscope. We're based here in Silicon Valley. And one of the exciting things that we announced today, two actually new machines to build on what we've been doing out in the field. So the K3 and the K5, we've been operating now over 180,000 hours and over 100,000 miles all across the country, helping security guards and security professionals do their jobs more effectively. And what we announced today was the K1, which we're really excited about. We'll start shipping in 2018. It's going to have concealed weapon detection, so an ability to detect a large firearm in an area where firearms are not allowed. And then the K7 here behind me, this is a multi-terrain autonomous data machine, as we like to call them. We are the worldwide leader in commercializing self-driving technology in the real world with actual clients doing real work. And the K7 here is intended for multi-terrain type of usage. So think of a location where there might be grass, dirt, sand, gravel, etc. Same stack, same technology stack as the K3 and K5, but in a four-wheel form factor. And one super cool thing that's involved with the K7, it actually has holonomic steering. And the translation to that is it can actually move like a crab. It can turn on its own axis and also go sideways.
Well, and what is neat about this, and this points to the autonomous future in general of transportation, is you have motors in each of those wheels and they independently move, right?
There's a little bit of math involved.
Okay, I'm sure there's some math too, but I mean, it's not a normal drive transmission system, right?
Correct. It's, again, holonomic steering, so there's independent motors for both the steering and the power actuation.
Yeah, and it's all electric, of course.
Yes, these run on lithium-ion batteries, and we operate running all our machines 24/7, including autonomously recharging.
One of the things I think is unique is you actually have machines out in the field. Can you disclose how many are out there protecting malls of America?
Sure. As I like to say, it's really easy to build a demo. It's really easy to build a prototype. But if you want machines running out in the field 24/7 in the rain at night with cats, people, dogs, and trucks and sheep, and I don't know what else we've seen, that's a whole other level of engineering. Unfortunately, we've been doing that for quite some time. We have now 45 machines under contract. Our target's for 100 by the end of the year. Nearly 3 dozen clients across 8 states and 3 time zones.
Well, I like what you called it, machine as a service.
Yes, so our business model is a machine as a service to give this kind of profound technology and cutting edge technology at the lowest price point possible to engage a corporate campus, a mall, a property manager, and then in this case, power utility companies, airfields, airports, etc. And we offer this on a machine as a service business model, as we said, and a comprehensive $7 an hour. We sign 1 year to 3 year long contracts running 24/7, and that gives a really, really strong value proposition. And what's included is the machine, the user interface so the client can actually interact with the machines, all the data transfer, all the data storage, unlimited software, firmware, and at times hardware upgrades, and all the maintenance and services on us. It's one throat to choke. We handle everything.
And it's really not meant to replace, it's meant to augment, right?
Yeah, so there's all this talking points about, the robots are coming and they're going to kill everybody and take everyone's job. So that's not the reality that we see actually in the marketplace today for Nightscope. We're working on north of 160 contracts right now. I can maybe name 2 that are, I want to get rid of that guy. Like, that's not reality. Where our clients really are looking to add security efficiently or give their team new eyes and ears for them to do their jobs more effectively.
Well, and you said that it's something like $1 trillion opportunity to reduce crime.
Oh, actually, if you add up all the negative economic impact of crime on the U.S. every single year, it's a $1 trillion. So if you add up all the hospitals, all the prisons, all the judges, and everything else, is a hidden tax we all pay in blood, tears, and treasure. And every morning some horrific thing happens on your news feed, and somehow we've been conditioned that this is okay and this is acceptable. It is not acceptable.
One of the things you just mentioned is sensors, and sensor fusion is part of where things are going. It seems like you provide many more eyes and ears and things that humans can't even see.
Yeah, so the idea here is that machines should do the monotonous and computationally heavy stuff and let the humans do the decision making, and enforcement. So have these guys be able to see, feel, hear, and smell in a manner that no human could ever possibly do, and then give the capability and the important anomalies flagged to that human then to decide what to do.
Another thing that was mentioned is just its mere presence is a deterrent.
Yeah, so most people don't really spend all day thinking about physical security, but the simplest way to explain it, if I put a marked law enforcement vehicle in front of your home or your office, criminal behavior changes, right? Most of these criminals aren't all that bright, and these guys, mostly guys, are literally trying to just get away with something and look for the path of least resistance. You come up to a 5 foot tall, 3 foot wide, 400-pound machine, you have absolutely no idea what it does. You're probably going to do a second glance or third glance before you decide to do something silly. And we've actually seen this in the marketplace with our clients. We've got a number of crime-fighting wins where we've been able to deter a lot of negative behavior. We've also helped the law enforcement agency issue an arrest warrant. We've helped the security guard catch a retail thief. We helped a corporate client catch a vandal, and the list goes on and on and on. The technology is actually working.
Well, and you've actually seen some people who aren't so bright try to take on your 350-pound friend there.
Yeah, and they ended up getting arrested and spending some time in jail.
Well, that's quite a deterrent. It also allows you, as you kind of mentioned, to smell things you wouldn't necessarily in this whole radiation aspect. Why don't you talk to that new capability?
So one of the things that we're going to be piloting on the K1 next year is radiation detection capability. And this is the beginning of a large suite of capabilities to do WMD threat detection capability, so biochemical radiation and pathogens. And then again, have the machines do stuff that no human could ever possibly do, and do it effectively, do it consistently, and do it at a price point that a corporate campus, a mall, a property manager can actually afford and utilize.
Well, excellent. It's obviously you guys have a long road ahead of you, but it's great you're here in Silicon Valley and Mountain View actually building this stuff here, so I'll let you get back to building it.
Absolutely. So every machine actually says designed and built in Silicon Valley. We build them here, 85% U.S. content, and we're very proud of that.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Bill.
All right. Thank you so much.